Andy Shane and the Know-It-All. Andy and the very bossy Dolores Starbuckle. 1. I hate school. Andy Shane did not want to be in school. He did not want to be at morning meeting. He did not want to sit up straight on the rug. He flopped down on his belly and watched an ant carry a cracker crumb across the floor. The ant reminded Andy of his Granny Webb. Granny Webb loved to catch bugs and hold them up to the sunlight. Andy wished that he were at home, catching bugs with her right now. "Miss Janice," said a voice like a squeaky fiddle, "Miss Janice, someone is not sitting properly." Andy Shane sat up quick. He knew that voice, but Andy's teacher didn't seem to hear it, even though the voice was loud, even though the voice was sitting right in front of her, even though the voice belonged to Dolores Starbuckle. "This morning," said Miss Janice, "we're going to find rhyming words. Can anyone tell me 2 words that rhyme?" Andy Shane thought of 2 words, bug and rug. He looked up. Should he raise his hand? Other kids were raising their hands. Dolores Starbuckle jumped up and down on her knees and waved her arms like a willow tree in a windstorm. Miss Janice motioned for Dolores to sit back down. "Andy," said Miss Janice. She looked right at him. "Do you know 2 words that rhyme?" Andy Shane opened his mouth to tell Miss Janice the words, but they were stuck in his throat like fruit flies caught in maple syrup. Miss Janice waited. The other children waited too. "I know 2 words," called out Dolores Starbuckle. Andy looked at Dolores. "I know 2 words," she yelled, and before Miss Janice could call on her, Dolores shouted, "Hallahoo and Kalamazoo." Miss Janice looked surprised. She smiled. "Yes, Dolores," said Miss Janice, "those words do rhyme." "I hate school," thought Andy Shane. After morning meeting, Andy Shane looked at a chart on the wall. It was his turn to go to the math center. Andy liked the math center. He liked playing with the fraction piece puzzles and the pattern blocks. He liked solving the tough problems that Miss Janice placed there each day. But this morning, Andy wished that he could go to any other center. Yumi was in the math center. Peter was in the math center. And so was Dolores Starbuckle. Andy Shane decided to work by himself. He would solve a problem with pattern blocks. He tried to pull out the block bin, but it was stuck on the math shelf. Andy Shane pulled harder, and then harder still. The container sprang free, but all the blocks went flying into the air. "Miss Janice," yelled Dolores Starbuckle, "someone is misusing the math materials."